was sued by her insurance company. The insurance company is also going after the other insurance company involved. There were two of them. Basically, here's what's happening. Her homeowner's insurance did have a policy for defamation, but under California law, homeowners insurance doesn't cover for willful actions. Defamation includes an element of malice, which is a willful action, which means the insurance company will not indemnify her, which means they will not pay the award, the $8 million that she owes Johnny Depp. They will cover to defend it, but most likely the attorney that they chose, not her attorneys. So she probably has to pay back, or the other insurance company has to pay the other insurance company back some of those attorney fees. And that's what's all going to be sorted out in this new lawsuit yesterday.
Amber Heard is now being sued by her insurance company for racking up over $6 million in legal fees, and they said she willfully went after Johnny to harm him in defamation. There's probably going to be a part 2, and there's just so much to go over. Make sure and click the plus sign. Heard faces new legal battle, this time with her insurer over the Depp suit. They say that an insurer is not liable for a loss caused by the willful act of the insurer. The insurer initially advised Heard it would provide a legal defense, but under California law, did not have to provide indemnity for her actions. Heard's actual findings established that Heard's liability is caused by the willful acts of Heard, says New York, Maine, and General Insurance Co's lawsuit. Amber stuck with the fees. Is Elaine not getting paid? Sound off in the comments, click the plus sign. I'm not done.
Just like Daniel, we're back at it again with the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial.
Damn, Daniel.
Apparently one of the jurors wasn't who they were supposed to be.
The jury summons was sent for a 77-year-old, but a 52-year-old with the same last name showed up, sat through trial for 6 weeks, and voted in favor of Johnny Depp.
Amber's attorneys filed a motion saying that her due process rights were violated and that she should get a new trial. Will she?
Well, it depends on what effect this rogue juror had on the outcome. It looks like this 52-year-old juror lived at the same place as the 77-year-old, and given the same last name, they were presumably related.
So did they receive the summons and simply mistakenly think it was for the 52-year-old?
Or did the 52-year-old simply not want their 77-year-old parent to go through a stressful jury process?
If so, it's likely a harmless error and the judge won't grant a new trial. After all, the juror did pass the jury selection process and was deemed by both sides to be fair.
But what if the error wasn't so harmless? What if the 52-year-old was secretly a diehard Depp fan and wanted to sneak their way onto the jury and influence the outcome?
Or what if this person wasn't even eligible to serve as a juror at all?
That would not be a harmless error, and we might get Depp v. Heard round 2.
Damn, Daniel.
As for the juror, if they knowingly lied about their identity during the process, they could be charged with perjury.
Johnny Depp just slammed Amber Heard in his new songs, and it's hilarious, just off the heels of him donating all that money to the Children's Hospital. Guys, make sure and click the plus sign, because I'm going to keep you up to date with all of this. Johnny Depp slams ex-wife Amber Heard on new album with Jeff Beck. Johnny's been touring around with different artists right now playing music, but apparently he's coming out with new stuff. And this is what he has to say about Amber. He says, "I think you said enough for one MFing night. You're sitting there like a dog with a 7-year itch. If I had a dime, I wouldn't reach your hand." This is off of a track that he sings called Sad MFing Parade. He titled the album 18 because Johnny and Jeff said that they feel young when they play music. What do you guys think of the shade? Sound off in the comments and click the plus sign. I'm not done.
Amber Heard is now being sued by her insurer. You see, Amber Heard had a homeowner policy which did cover defamation. And so while we weren't privy to the intricacies, there was a belief that the insurance company was stepping in and helping Miss Heard through this whole process. But now in a lawsuit filed by her insurance company, what they're saying is, well, actually, wait a minute. We cover defamation, but in California, we don't cover willful actions. And since defamation has malice in it, it's a willful action by Miss Heard, and therefore we shouldn't have to cover her. And there's another insurance company involved in all of this, and they're representing coverage to Miss Heard at the same time. And what they're saying is our policy would have been that we would have helped her defend it, but if she had to use our lawyers, not the lawyers she ultimately chose. So what does this all actually mean? It means that the insurance company is trying to get out of paying Miss Heard's fees, and they're trying to get out of paying the award to Mr. Depp. And it means that Miss Heard now has a new legal struggle that she has to deal with. It's possible her lawyers have not been paid because they may have been assuming that the insurance company would pay them, as the insurance company is now trying to get out of it. Not a good day for Miss Heard, eh? Follow me for more legal TikTok.
It's hilarious. Insurance company says you willfully screwed Johnny, so we're not paying the judgment. Under California law, an insurance company is not on the hook if the insured committed wrongful, willful misconduct. New York Marine says not only did the jury find the defamation Amber committed was willful, it was malicious. So the insurance company wants a declaration from the judge that based on the policy and the law, it's not responsible to fill part of Amber's bill. Fact is, $1 million is a lot, but Amber's on the hook for more than $8.3 million.
I've been getting a lot of questions just like this one about Amber Heard's homeowner's insurance and whether or not it in fact did provide a defense for Amber Heard and whether or not they will have to pay the damages that the jury awarded to Johnny Depp.
So let me take that in two parts. First, her insurance company likely did defend her case, meaning that they had a duty to defend against this claim of defamation. That does not mean they have to pay it. Likely, they will not have to pay it because the jury found that Amber Heard acted with malice, and that's intentional conduct. And insurance companies do not pay for intentional torts, intentional conduct. And what is more, they do not pay for punitive damages. And this jury awarded punitive damages, so that also will not be covered. Let me know if you have any other questions and follow for more.
Amber Heard is pushing for a mistrial. She filed many motions, and we got more information about the biggest one, which is on Juror 15. What happened is that the son showed up for trial instead of the father. Now, they have the same name, and they live at the same address. It's not yet determined if there was a senior or a junior, and that was part of the confusion. Either way, that is what she's saying is causing a violation of her due process. Is this ultimately going to cause this to be thrown out? Unsure. It sounds like it was a clerk issue. Either way, both sides of the court case were given all information about the jury when they go to select them. And if neither of them posed this as an issue or chose to pick a different jury, then I don't necessarily see how this can be an issue now, to be honest, on my side. Now, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not sure, but it just doesn't sound like she can bring this now unless she's just trying to pull out a Hail Mary. But let's see what happens.
Yes, I see you guys tagging me in the new Amber Heard lawsuit with her insurance company, so let's talk about it. So during the Amber and Johnny defamation lawsuit, Amber was covered by two different insurance companies. One of them was New York Marines Insurance. Basically, these insurance companies can cover a lot of Amber's fees during this lawsuit. Whether it's attorney fees or travel fees or anything like that, they can pretty much cover a lot of that. New York Marines Insurance is claiming that they don't owe Amber any money because these were willful acts of defamation that she committed. They are also stating that under California Insurance Code 533, they don't have to pay up. Because again, these were willful defamation acts founded by the court, and they are saying that they're essentially not liable for these damages. Amber's team has not spoken up about this yet, but this lawsuit was filed on Friday. I will keep you guys in the loop as always.
So, since the trial is now over, if you were not caught up on the Amber Heard Johnny Depp saga, here is a brief overview of everything that's happened since then, honestly just in the past week. But Amber Heard is now being investigated by Australia for smuggling her dogs in many years ago, forging the paperwork, lying about it, and trying to evade the animal quarantine that you have to do when you bring animals into Australia. So she could be dealing with another trial. She's also continuously slandering Johnny Depp, trying to write a book about it, all that jazz. Meanwhile, Johnny Depp just made a $1.7 million donation to charity. He donated to 3 children's hospitals and an environmental sustainability organization. And he's still waiting for that $15 million from Amber Heard. The man is a king. I'm sorry. Like, how could you not love him? Like, I was a fan before, but now I'm just like an utter stan. I can't help it. I can't. And Amber Heard is a turd.
She's a gift that keeps on giving, right? I keep thinking, all right, let's move on to something else, but so many more crazy things keep happening. So I had so many requests for us to keep going. So here we are doing another one. If you like it, leave your comments below. I definitely read them all. Thank you so much for being so kind and supportive. I appreciate it. And look for all kinds of, lots more stuff coming out. More than just like that. Working through the movie Bridesmaids. If you like that, I just worked through Dirty Dancing. So I'm very excited to post that very soon. Be on the lookout for that. If you want to further support the channel, I actually have a second channel. It's just called RHR. You can find it on my main page here on this channel at the very bottom. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see my second channel. Click on it, hit the subscribe button. I eventually want to make it into a travel channel, so check that out. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day and take care of yourself. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.